to the No Death server where we are endeavoring not to die. The death equals a complete restart with the whole new map and everything. You're joining kind of a low point as we are just spending most of our days prepping a brand new site. Trying to create Vault 1. I think we should have. Yeah, we got a lot of things to take with us and a few things to sell. We're busy trying to build out chemistry station, and I think we can bring most things with us. We have enough, I'm sure. If we get the chemistry station and the other oven, we've got enough things to set up over there, I think. No. I think the important thing is to get some boxes up. If we get boxes up, then we can start filling them with things that we need. We got the boxes up. And really, it is just a matter of trying to get the appropriate amount of resources over there. Get all those resources set. We have only 3 bottles of acid and 20 hazmat materials. All right. Yeah. Lantern there. Oh, my lantern. We can probably make our own lantern. Can we not? We can make a lantern. Yeah, we can make a lantern. We have a workbench. So, not that big of a deal. Get some items by ripping apart some cars, and I think we'll be good to go. We certainly will need. Oh, that's like 3 more minutes. Okay, that's one of the important things. That's 2 minutes 24 seconds. We have spent all our skill points. As far as hunting goes, we are the best hunter we can be. As far as, that's technology, we need science. We're not the best scientist we can be. I don't think we're ever going to be the best demolitionist. Or physician. Might get yeah, science, but yeah. Honestly, that's all higher end stuff. Maybe useful for the what you calls it's end game stuff. All right. Yeah, we'll put together another land claim block, I guess. It's only 38 blocks. I could just make them. Sure. Should put me near an even Steven. Is it 400, 300, 300? All right. plan here is we are going to get this chemistry station, and then we're probably going to piss off to the other base. No idea when the... Alright, there we go. No idea when the Horde's gonna come. The Horde is probably the thing that I'm most concerned about. Although missions require that you go where you don't necessarily want to go, and you can get trapped really easily. The Horde actually moves in on you. Oh, wow. I wonder, in the vanilla, those animals are... Okay, well, yeah, they always have a drop in the vanilla, but I mean, so this animal, as far as I know, was created by Darkness Falls. Maybe there was something in the vanilla and they just never released it or whatever. But back here at 1.4, I don't recall those dogs. Maybe it did. Maybe I'm recalling it incorrectly, but I don't think I recall those dogs at all. It wasn't until the 2s that you started seeing them appear, and only in the irradiated lands. So I think they stole them from Darkness Falls. Now, that may sound like some sort of accusation or criticism or something. I think they should have stolen a lot from Darkness Falls. When your fan base reacts like they did to this mod, then you should react to that, I think, personally. And with no more Darkness Falls mods, you know, you're going to have to step up your game in the vanilla. So we will head off to do pretty much nothing today, except for work on the base and then very potentially deal with the Blood Moon. Very potentially. Blood Moon warning in effect for sure. I am not sure if we are now outside. I think we are now 7 days from the last Blood Moon. So, you could just go back and count the episodes though and find out, but just from memory, I think that we are now 7 days away. Okay. Okay, we don't have a lid for that shaft yet. So we're going to just spend a second looking around. Okay, and then we're going to go underground. Okay. Okay, things are working like gangbusters down here. Okay, perfect. We'll go here to base build. We'll dump in all the base build things. And we'll have to pull these things out later as they are needed. Yeah, alright. I don't know what we would do with that right now. Okay. So I think this is going to be like the crafting corner. This is where we're going to have, you know, like we'll probably put the workbenches here and here. Okay. Means we'll probably end up putting forges and stuff over on this side. Let's get... Do we want to bring the water online as quick as possible? Or do we want to get the other shaft set up as quick as possible? These are all excellent questions. If we're going to get workbenches and forges done, we need to kind of clear this side, this section first. We can already replace all the ground with cobblestones. Yeah. And this is just really just going to be more of like opening it up and making it more of a place you can live. But I think if we want to get functional, we're going to need to maybe just repair this too. All right. Get into the groove here. Okay. Clear this all out. Replace it with something. I think maybe we're going to do that shaft. Get the shafts built on the other side, and we'll clear out an area for the rain catchers. We follow the same formula, it should be pretty easy. We need access to these boxes, so I'm kind of trying to clear this area out a little bit so that I can get around to these boxes and use them when I start doing this. And I also kind of need to, I think maybe we'll do caddy corner stuff over here and get this side built up as the oh, hold on here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then here. I think this might actually be wall. We may have gone in a little. 2, 3. I need 3, so this actually should be wall right here. Yeah. Okay. Which means if I'm going to build stoves and stuff, it's going to be in here, this kind of space, that we'll be building stoves. Wow. It'll be a lot easier and more profitable to go this direction. Clear this stuff out. Okay. Alright. So we're going to need to build a kitchen basically in here. Okay, so that's 3. And is it 4 we're going? I think it's 4. 4 off each side. Is that right? Is that the floor? Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the floor. Yeah. The floor is 4. Okay, and then this is actually going to be wall. So we'll go over here and we'll do this. Oh yes, we did do this. So it's going to be 3. What's going on? Okay. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then we will... yeah, that's not what I selected at all. Go straight north. Push this out here. Okay. And leave this unfinished like we did the other side. It's 1. I think we'll just make this one giant open shaft here that will feed all the rain catchers. But we'll sink one, like on the 3, I think. So there's the 2, and this will be the 3. This will be where the ring catchers go. Cool. All right. So ring catcher. Do we have ring catchers? Ring catchers. We have 2 of them. Yes. And we've got buckets. 1 for each. And 1 extra one for when I decide to settle with the... Put the garden up. Which... we don't have the hoe, so we'd have to kind of make one. But... okay. Alright, so let's get ladder. Ooh. It is a blood moon. Yes, as suspected. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. We already have a blood moon site picked out, and it's close even. We're just gonna go all the way to the top of that suspect there may be, at least partially, a horde out here, but I don't see anything. Did the horde already vanish and disappear? And that was all that was left of it? It seems like that's what happened. But impossible to know. Right. Okay. Yeah. Very possibly there was a horde up here and I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. I want it on the 3, so we're gonna go right here. And we will dig this hole with his bicycle. Okay, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This should be it. This should be the one. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, all the way down to the... Actually, let's see if we can't. Put a concrete ring around this. Right. Let's go here. Is this concrete? It's concrete. All right. So yeah, a mistake here is time consuming. Accidentally put it in the wrong spot. All right. There we go. And in we go. Oh. It's not even worth it to switch back and forth. Just use the pickaxe to get to the sand. Look, rock. Well, we don't even have doors yet. We're definitely going to need vault doors. Which means we're going to need to bring over that, or make another one, that machine workstation or metal workstation. The metal workstation. But we want to get this to the point where it's basically serviceable. It's going to be hard to do unless we've got, you know, the ability to make food and put together water and all that crap. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about the farm. It's a big project to make an above ground farm that is in some way resistant to zombies. So it's best to just build the farm, and then later on, if you want to add a trench or something, do that, or a wall. Best to do a trench, a wall, and some spikes, but that's a lot. Ah. Okay. Okay. It looks like we have everything we need there. Okay. Well. Let's get... Ooh, this thing right up here is going to be very not good for keeping keeping the bad guys out. How far do we go above ground here? 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Went 3 above ground. So 2 and 3, and then that sets the precedent. We countersunk the corners too, I recall, if I recall correctly. If I recall correctly. Yeah. We don't need this anymore. In fact, we can do another... what was it? Just advanced? Basic, advanced, all shapes? Basic, square, round. Well... what was it? It was bars. It was just bars, right? But it was bars like that. That would work, right? And then, nope, no Molotov. Okay, and then you can't do any more because you need more stuff. All right, and then we just, here we want just basic shapes. Right there we go. Okay. All right, and so no more shafts required, which means We really don't need any of these blocks. And this is the above ground footprint that we're going to see. Aside from, we will probably put up a, we'll do that now. Yeah, 2, 3, this is the spot right here. And then we'll go ahead and countersink this a couple. And then we'll do this. Well, we will only countersink that one. Great. And then we can do the same thing over here. Where are we? 1, 2, 3. Let's actually countersink this. 2. Yes, dig with the bicycle. 2. Okay, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're going to do offset ladders, which means if the zombies are running directly at us, yada yada yada, they won't hit a ladder. So they'd have to come at us from an angle and then change their angle. Okay, 1, 2. I see what's going on here. There's some kind of additional, like, something with the ground, an additional rise with the ground. Okay. And yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's going to need to go all the way to the top there. And come here. Back to this. The only thing that makes sense is that that was, in fact, a horde. It's the only thing that makes sense. And that was just like the tail end of it. A little bit of horde left. Okay. We're only going to go down 2 here. Perfect. Okay. And then when we finally do complete the shaft here, we sink enough of this concrete to complete the shaft, we will leave an internal situation. And maybe we will put some solar panels or something. I'll keep the generator downstairs. Make it easy to put gasoline and stuff in it. Probably in one of those sections that has like the animal coop and the whatever. Or I'll just build another like closet or something and put that in there. But in the meantime, this thing, we could probably just do something like that in lieu of having an actual solution. Okay. So, also at this point, I could put up a bunch of wooden traps between here. So if I'm down in the base and there's a horde, just a purse sitting out here with some money in it, then the horde will be damaged and stuff before I even come back up. Oh, 46 rocks. I don't think I ever scavved this area, so we need to get, farming corn is complete. We need to get the food situation under control. Get a food box, gather up, put the ovens in. We also need to get that forge up, get the forge up so that we can make more buckets and what have you. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, what do we have here? Modify. Lots more options. Let's throw a little armor on there. That's crazy. Okay. We can start gathering stuff. So obviously we're not going to stay overnight in the base tonight because it's a blood moon. But whatever we gather in the meantime, we can certainly put away in the base. Oh, all right. Probably helps quite a bit to have all this stuff. Okay. We need to consider how quickly we can get a working station set up there. The faster we get the basic set up, the faster we can start using the base as intended, and maybe move a bunch of stuff over from the other base to this base. Start running missions out of here. I mean, it's just a matter of you just give me unsolicited conversation, just standing here doing stuff, and then he starts talking. It didn't freak me out at all. From behind hearing, "Watch your back," didn't freak me out. I was 100% okay with it.
Try anything smart, and you'll get a new start.
We don't do new starts, my friend. We do, well, I guess actually we do completely new starts. Alright. I mean, all this stuff we can build up on our own. We don't really need any of that. We don't need any of those things. Oh, you know, Molotov ammo is not a bad thing. Flashlight. I don't think we have a flashlight yet. Ooh, solar bank. Yeah. Alright, well.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Okay. Sold a bunch of crap. Oof, Lord. Something bad happened there. Alright, and I'm very certain that that was the horde already, because you don't just see two feral zombies just all of a sudden for no reason. Oh, we're having a little problem with this ladder here. Okay. I wonder if I should put a scav box up here. Well, that's an interesting thought, isn't it? Okay. So we're not going to worry about doing anything else until we can get this up to a functional base-like entity. And to that end, we are 4 in this direction. Right. Okay. 4 in this direction. And we need this all cleared out. And then we're going to make a little alcove for our forge. And maybe put some boxes or something in and around that area. We'll put up some walls here. We're trying to get the kitchen done and a forge. Maybe a workbench. If I can get a kitchen and a workbench done, then this can become, you know, basically a temporary base until it can become a full base. Oh. Do I have dirt? I have dirt. I think I'm going to try and make some cobblestones. Let's make 1,000 cobblestones. That'll take me 3 minutes. Which is great. We can do that. Okay. And so all this is going to be wall. Uh-huh. But it's not really going to be wall, is it? This will be wall. So that and that will be wall. And then probably up to. And then is that right? Yeah, right here. This will be the door. I'm kind of making more of a mess than I need to, but we'll use that. Okay, I think this goes to cobblestone. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll go... I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we need... And this... Nope. You're hitting the wrong damn thing. Okay, and then door. So, there we go. We got doorway now. Perfect. We've got doorway here. Means all this needs to be cleared out. We need to set down some ovens. Some boxes or cabinets or cupboards or something around those ovens. Put up boxes for now. We'll do boxes and maybe some campfires. Okay. So we're not gonna. We'll do the floor first. Okay, and then you reciprocities. Make me more of this. Okay. And then here, Are we seriously 4? Is that seriously 4 from the main line? 1, 2, 3. No, it is not. This is 4. Oh wait, this is 4 from the main line. Okay. Trying to get the floor out. So do I want to do cabinets here and then the stoves over here, I wonder? All right. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 2 things. Grand. So in the meantime, until we can do more, I'm going to clear out a little bit of floor here. Put some just boxes down here. Cooked food and uncooked food. I'll put the ovens up. I think the ovens require car batteries. And then I'll put on top of these other things a temporary setup. We'll get the forge up and running. Yeah. And then I think once we get to that point, then we're good. Sometime around 2,000 hours, I will make my way. Yeah, something else though. When you're doing this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Don't know that that's necessarily going to be a requirement. In the meantime, let's get 2 storage boxes. I was going to say when you're doing this underground thing, sometimes you don't even know that there's a horde upstairs. You just find out when you go upstairs. We'll keep this as far over here as possible. We'll just go in and out. Grab 2 campfires. And we'll have the bare basic setup. Well, not the bare basic setup, but we'll have the at least qualified the very minimum requirements to get food cooked. All right, into the inn go foods. That's maybe an ingredient. Okay, and nothing else here. And then we're going to come back over here to raw, where we will put, well, we just drop everything on the ground. Put that there, and then take this. We are at, there we go, quite a bit. Any more raw? Gonna need that, maybe. That's raw. How about manufactured? There we go. And then we got all kind of construction stuff too. Okay. And then we're going to want to place this. All that stuff can go there. That can go there. This is all stuff that can go there. That's raw. I missed that. Okay. There we go. That's manufactured. Okay. So over here. Aha. There's the wall. I'm going to pull these 3 things. we're gonna put that down. Double check that this is a 3 wide. I think this is a 3 wide. It is not. It is only a 2 wide. Okay. Well, I don't know what that means for this situation. It's 3 high though. So the bunny just died upstairs from Lord knows what. This will slowly make sense, I think. The madness to my method here. Yeah, okay, I hear. I see a bad moon rising. Okay, and there are other things that we can use, but we'll start with things like boxes. Okay, and then now let's get this up and running, like so. Okay. And then we'll probably have to do a thing where we put the, yeah, all right. In the meantime, we need this to start producing things. Like already we need it to start producing things. Like how about a mortar and pestle? Craft that up. How about we get 2 cooking grills? How about we get 2 cooking pots? And we're going to need an anvil. So craft that bad boy up. Unless, of course, we thought ahead to bring an anvil. No anvil. Okay. Now, if we want a workbench, oh, in raw, do we have any? No, we don't have any leather. Hell are you thinking? All right, if we want a workbench, the workbench is going to kind of come in on this side, right here. And at about 2,000 hours, we are going to head over to the site. 2,100 maybe. We're really close. We don't need a lot of time. We shouldn't have to re-clear the roof. I'm hoping nothing horrific like a fall occurs. But, you know, never know. Lots of options. We will definitely have to go back to the OP at some point. I think that's goes without saying, even though I just said it. However, try to avoid doing that as much as possible. So at some point, I might just go raid it for all the good stuff, as you saw me do in the vanilla version of this. I just basically raided my... Okay, now we have a workbench up. Okay, we can start labeling more things. Parts. That's base build. Right here we can put ammunition. And then we could put like weapons and mods and stuff like that. And above here, basically extra storage. All right, so the base is not at all complete. However, oops, 2 of those is unnecessary. we now have what I would consider the bare minimum. What happened? Oh, I'm in another campfire. Okay. If you're gonna accidentally craft something, accidentally craft that instead. The bare minimum to stay overnight and work in this area. Okay. We are gonna put all kind of base build stuff in here. And then up here in raw, that stuff. Alright, it's 2,000 hours. I really don't have anything else to do except for just clear space. So I'm going to just clear some space while we wait. And then we're going to go to the drop zone, to the Blood Moon site. Go up on the roof and enjoy a nice leisurely blood moon where nothing bad's going to happen at all. Okay. Well, that's useful. I want to keep those wood blocks in there so I can easily delineate the center line. The rest of this will begin to look like something here pretty soon. Kind of looks like Iron Man's cave at this point, but I guarantee you it gets better if we survive long enough. I've done this before in a solo game. It took way longer than this because I started it with stone tools, I think. Which is idiotic. Don't do that. That's a bad thing. Bad Kevin. Don't be like Kevin. Kevin did it wrong. Alright, well. Oh no. I think with that one though, I did the tops and bottoms until finally it all collapsed to quote unquote save time. And about halfway through I ended up getting better tools, but we can do this. Nice. So the area that the area I can't use, getting smaller every time. Okay. Maybe we DD now. Maybe we DD Mao most Ricky Tick. Okay. This is the corner. I think this is the corner in question. Up we go. Hopefully it doesn't take us more than 34 minutes to get to the top. This is going to be an interesting blood moon. peals of thunder. Demons and zombies forming up around everywhere in order to eat the brains of our lone survivor, our hero, our anti-hero, our paladin of injustice. Yeah, okay. Anyway, here we are. We have 1033 kills. 1033 gives us about 5 kills. And we're going to go ahead and sign off here. So thanks for not watching. That was cinematic. I like that. I'm going to keep that in.